So the first thing I'm going to do is obviously thank Josh Whitman and the University of Illinois for this truly amazing honor, super humbling. And when I found out the news, Josh actually visited me in Columbus, my old university I used to coach at, another Big Ten school I won't mention. Yeah, boo, I know everybody, yes. And he surprised me, with my team and didn't really have much to say at the time because I was kind of speechless. But thankfully I took some time, sat down and wrote something out for everybody. Secondly, I want to congratulate the rest of my inductees and Hall of Famers here. I'm truly humbled, and you all represent what greatness truly is. I was working on this speech, and I got to thinking about where I've been since I left Champaign in 2007. I was turning 25, newfound freedom, living the adulting life, as they call it, in Athens, Ohio, and I decided to get a tattoo, because that's what you do when you're 25. But not just any tattoo. I got the black eye with the word loyalty underneath it. Loyalty is an intangible that I've really held close to my heart since I left Champaign. Loyalty to my friends, loyalty to my family, and loyalty to the University of Illinois. Illinois gave me the opportunity to live out some of my biggest dreams, to play college softball, to play professionally, and now to coach Division I softball for over a decade. With that being said, like many other people have said, you don't get here alone. The first person I want to thank, I think Shorty, I see you, Eichelberger, up there at the top. She invested in us, in this program to start, and that investment gave us, all myself, my teammates, the opportunity to put on the Illinois uniform. So thank you for that investment and belief in us all those years ago. To Terry Sullivan and Don Tobias, my coaches that brought me here, I still remember my home visit. My mom, cook extraordinaire, made stuffed shells, if any of you are Italian fans. We sat around the dinner table and honestly just talked about my future. I remember my stomach dropped big time when they offered me the opportunity to come here. Coach Sullivan, I'll never forget the note you wrote me in my freshman year. You told me I was going to be the program's first All-American. And I always thought now, if I had known that you could predict the future, I would invest in the lottery a lot more with you. To Coach Tobias, you were never one to let us slack or settle. You pushed me, you challenged me, and you always did it with love. I always knew that no matter what, you cared about me. And now as a coach, it's something that I truly tried to mirror myself. I make sure my players always know that I care about them, so thank you. I'm forever indebted to you both for this opportunity and your belief in me all those years ago. I'm a small town girl in Champaign, Illinois. If anyone knows where that is, I'd be surprised. Yeah, okay, Medica fans. To my brother Brandon, who's sitting down here with his family in the front row, he was the first person to show me what an athlete was. I spent so many days at the ballpark following him around to his not liking. I'm pretty sure he shooed me off every day, but he was the example that I always followed. I look back on that time, and I'm pretty sure it was when I stopped wearing white. When I was about that age, my mom stopped putting me in white clothes because I spent so many days at the ballpark with my brother. But thank you for being the example I was always chasing. You inspired me to be great, and to be great was to be like my big brother. To my mom and dad, my brother and I are so lucky to have you both as parents. You raised us to be kind, to find the good in every person we meet, and to love other people. Thank you for all your support, your investment, and most of all, the time you sacrificed to help me reach my goal. Whew, okay, I got this. Yes, we got this. Yeah, I've always been the emotional one in the group, so. Mom, you've always been my biggest supporter. Never once did you let me doubt myself. You always made me feel like I could do anything I put my mind to. Dad, thank you for always reminding me of two things. Give it your absolute best and always have fun. I truly believe that is why I made it as far as I did in my career and for as long as I did in my career. You never put the pressure on me to be the best. You just asked for my best. Because of this, I know that my passion for softball still runs in my veins, and to this day I get to coach. To my teammates, my crew over here, yes. So many things I could say and I want to say and things I shouldn't say. But one thing I do know is that I made some of the best friends during my time here at U of I. My mom often says to me, how special this time was, and she's absolutely right. To be a part of the beginning is something that not many people get to do, and it's something I always carry with me to this day. My teammates, thank you for always being there for me, and still obviously here to this day, being here now. I always tried to be the best teammate I could. It really mattered to me that I was a good teammate, and it mattered to me that my teammates weren't just my friends, they were my family. You were all in every moment, every memory, and every piece of my journey. I remember some games. We had some amazing moments, some early bids to the NCAAs for the first time in school history. But what I remember most is the laughter and the bus rides and the airports and the endless catch-a-mamas or the keeping you closet clean. So much more that wasn't on the scoreboard. The scoreboard never defined my experience here. You all defined it for me. And I'm so grateful to have you here tonight and in my life today. In closing, I was trolling on Twitter as a coach, checking on my student athletes, and I found this quote that was really tied to this moment today. It said, "You were only ever one decision away from a totally different life." I'm so thankful I made the decision to become a Fighting Illini. I will always call this place home, and it was the best decision I could have ever made. Thank you again, and ILL.